You might not realize it, but this kid is about to do something amazing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he literally just beat Tetris. So if that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you, basically what happens is the blocks will eventually fall so fast that the game can't keep up with itself, and it will just freeze. I don't really understand what's happening here, but no human has ever been able to accomplish this in the past. This kid is the first human being to ever accomplish it. It's like a Guinness Book of World Records thing. It's sort of taken the internet by storm. But unfortunately, what should have been a cool story is taking the internet first, taking the internet over for the wrong reasons. It's because of a comment from a Sky News journalist who I don't think fully understands the gravity of the situation or what happened afterwards. So here's a Sky News clip that's getting shared. Chris Scullion says, in the year of our Lord 2024, and Sky News is still telling people who play video games to go outside and get some fresh air. Notably, on the same day, they're praising a 16-year-old darts player for winning at darts. So here's the kid's reaction. Here's what...
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal. Speaking of fresh air, let's get a look at the weather.
It's just such an outdated, bad take. And part of the reason that this individual is getting so much flack is because earlier in the day, they're gushing about a darts champion. I don't think this is the 16-year-old, but they're just all excited about throwing darts. And I think the problem is, sure, like darts, you go to a place and you throw darts, but it could be equally criticized, right? So I don't want people to like go bug Jayne, but I think it definitely shows that there's still a massive disconnect from traditional journalists at places like Sky News versus the rest of the world. Now, some interesting context to add to that. This person has been widely criticized, and Sky News has been widely criticized for this take. And here's what Radic worked at CDPR, right? Yeah, Global PR Director. Mom, Dad, thank you for allowing me to play video games. I was not only able to beat a lot of them, not Tetris though, but eventually I turned this passion into a sustainable career path. I also managed to get a lot of fresh air outside in between. I think the total run is about 48 minutes of time. So the fact that that was the first comment, it just shows a lack of knowledge or just somebody who's out of touch. But for me, it's really, really unfortunate that when this came over on the news wire, it's probably just a story they were told to read because it came through on the ticker tape or whatever they use over at Sky News. And they missed something really important when, not the terrible ads that are at the bottom, Willis dedicated his win to his father, Adam, who passed away last month. So this reaction, completely genuine from this kid, clearly is also a really personal moment. And I just find it so unfortunate that the big news out of it is that, hey, Sky News is completely out of touch. Yeah, it's just super unfortunate to see this result. And everybody has been talking about this. Like, I'm constantly talking about how you need to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, or hit that like button if you are already subscribed. BBC even did a follow-up about the reaction to this presenter's take. Tetris, Sky News presenter tells teenager to go outside. A newsreader has been criticized for saying a teenager who broke a Tetris record should go outside and get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal, is what Sky News Jayne Secker said. And by the way, I couldn't find the original clip, so I don't know if it was pulled down. It certainly hasn't been posted by her because I looked at her profile, but the darts stuff is still up. So a lot of people are commenting on the darts post. Don't do that. Like, she's probably been inundated enough, and I know how awful it can be when you do something like this. But I do think the criticism of the reaction shows an outdated understanding of what has happened in the news clip that she's presenting, and it's just really, really unfortunate. Some people have said that her on-air remarks were widely shared online and branded disappointing and old-fashioned. Nicholas, also known as Nick O'Hart on Twitch, is an online streamer. He told Newsbeat that part of the problem, sort of what I'm saying, is lack of knowledge on the presenter's part. I know sometimes they're just looking at a prompt and they're reading what it says, he said, and then they've got to try to formulate their own opinion in that moment. Sometimes it can come off as crass or outdated. I think he's right on the money. That is exactly what happened. What's unfortunate is that she doesn't even realize that there's actually a amount of skill added here. Ludwig even made a video about it where he talked about the methodology where you actually tap the back of the controller to press the buttons a little bit faster. So it's not a small feat. Like, it takes time, it takes practice, it does take some level of physical skill, probably equivalent to that of darts, to make this happen. Here's just a little clip. Maybe here's a little clip of Ludwig talking about it.
Ludwig, why are you on the screen right there?
Oh, wait. So he credits Silver Boxer.
It's because Silver Boxer is the button mashing goat. The button mashing goat that I pulled out of retirement when I did this about 4 years ago. Yeah!
So he goes on to talk about the methodology of tapping the back of the controller and how he inspired somebody to come out of retirement to perfect the methodology, and then this kid utilized it to defeat Tetris. It's such a cool, interesting story that just with a little bit more digging could have made a really compelling piece, but the thing getting shared is this bad take from somebody who doesn't understand the video game industry or video games or why something like this is special, or even the history behind how it took him practicing this methodology to get to this point. And if I go forward in his video, I know he even shows the clip of like what this looks like in action. Let me see if I can cue it up here.
Oh, I watched his video in college to
like, that's some pretty nutty stuff that they're utilizing. All of this is news to me, and it was pretty fascinating to dive into it. And you can actually see later in Ludwig's video, he shows the kid who is actually talking about
13, and so that's
how he utilizes that method to hit the world record. So again, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to link to the kid's YouTube. Go subscribe to the kid on YouTube. Not anywhere. Don't go to any of the others. I'll link to all my sources like I always do. But like, let's go give this kid some attention. His video is currently sitting at 1.9 million views. When I started playing this game, I never expected to crash the game or beat it. This run was also the overall score, level lines, and 19 score world record. Because YouTube thinks I am young, comments were turned off. It wouldn't let me turn them back on. If you want to donate to help me fund future events, and he has a PayPal link here. Absolutely incredible stuff. Incredible reaction. Congratulations to Blue Scooty, or Willis is his real name. And I think this is an awesome story. Try not to focus too much on the presenter being outdated, and let's celebrate Willis and his accomplishment. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when my content goes live. I know this is a little bit of a different news video, but it's just the topic I saw that got me riled up a little bit, and I wanted to talk about it with y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the members. Still need to update the list. My bad. I will do it right after I record this. Click that join button if you want to become a member. We've gotten a few new ones in the last few days, so thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Check out my reacts about the psychology of game reviews. I found it really fascinating, and I'll see you for the next one.